Okay, so we are still in the volume of solid revolution. So tapos na tayo sa circular disk method. Now we proceed to washer method. So definition natin, if the lower end of a rectangle does not rest on the line L, the solid of revolution generated by revolving it about L is a circular ring or washer. Okay? So yung um, lower end, for example, for this axis of rotation, so L natin is the axis of rotation, si line L. Yung lower end natin does not touch the line L. Okay, it does not rest on the line L. So the solid revolution generated by revolving it around L is circular ring or washer method. Ibig sabihin may butas sa gitna. Okay? So that is when you use the washer method. So yung previous videos, the lower end or the other end of the strip touches the axis of rotation. Pero dito sa washer method, hindi niya natatouch. However, yung strip pa rin na pipiliin natin, just like sa circular disc method, is perpendicular to the axis of rotation. Okay? So, washer method, let f and g be continuous functions on the interval a, b. If v units is the volume of the solid generated by revolving the region about the x-axis bounded by the curves and the lines x equal to a and x equal to b. So yung curve natin, okay, so for example, this is our f of x and this is our g of x. Okay, of course, this is x equal to b and a, I should say, this is x equal to a and x equal to b. This is extended until here, up until here. Okay. So, yung volume or yung area, this one. Okay. So, ito yung area na i-revolve natin around or about the x-axis. Okay. So, the lower end of the strip does not touch the axis of rotation. That's why we are going to use washer method. And ganito yung figure na ma-generate natin. Okay, so by revolving the strip. Okay, so we have a formula for the volume equal to the integral of RO squared dx, or the R outer or the outer radius, minus the inner radius squared dx, limits from a to b. And if we are going to manipulate this one, our formula will be pi equal to pi times the integral of r outer squared minus r inner squared dx, limits from a to b. Okay, so this is the general formula. However, if we are going to use vertical strip, our formula will be pi times the integral of y upper squared minus y lower squared dx, limits from a to b. And for horizontal strip naman, we will have pi times the integral of xr squared minus xl squared dy, limits from a to b. Okay, so these are the formulas we need to remember in using the washer method. So let's try an example. Okay, so find the volume of the solid generated by revolving the region bounded by y squared equal to x, y is equal to x minus 2, and about the x equal to 0. So nasaan yung x equal to 0 natin? So this one. Yung x equal to 0 natin is eto, si y-axis mismo. And then y equal to x minus 2. So let's try to graph that one. So at x and then y. So at x equal to negative 1, negative 2, or this should be 0, and then 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, let's try this one. For x equal to negative 1, what is equal to y? What is y? For x equal to negative 1, y is equal to negative 3. For x equal to 0, y is equal to negative 2. For x equal to 1, y is equal to negative 1. For x equal to 2, y is equal to 0. For x equal to 3, y is equal to 1. So this is a linear graph, okay, based on our table. Now, for y squared equal to x, if we go back or if we look back sa ating mga parabola, this is a parabola that opens to the right with vertex 0, 0. Okay? Ito yung parabola natin. Tapos ito is linear graph. So first, let's solve for the point of intersection. So we have y squared equal to x and y equal to x minus 2. So if we are going to substitute x minus 2, okay, so this is equation 2, this is equation 1. So substitute natin si equation 2 to equation 1. So this is equal to x minus 2 quantity squared equal to x. So we expand this one. This will be equal to x squared minus 4x plus 4 equal to x. So we combine like terms. This is equal to x squared and then negative 4x. So pag tinranspose natin si positive x sa kabila, magiging negative. So negative 4x minus x, that is equal to negative 5x plus 4 equal to 0. Now, we try to factor this out. So this is equal to x minus and x plus since negative positive to. So x minus 4 and x, or it should be negative negative. X minus 4 and x minus 1 are the factors of this trinomial equal to 0. And if we are going to compute or solve for the values of x's, that is equal to x equal to 4 and x equal to 1. Tinranspose lang natin siya sa kabila. Now, let us solve for y using equation 2. So if x is equal to 4, what is equal to y? So y is equal to 2. If x is equal to 1, y is equal to negative 1. So these are the point of intersection. So this is equal to 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Tapos this is 1, 2. Sa baba naman, this is 1 and negative 2. Now, if x is equal to 4, y is equal to 2. So nandito yung point natin. If x is equal to 1, y is equal to negative 1. So, nandito rin yung point natin. So, dito magta-touch yung ating graphs. Okay? So, yung isa is linear siya. So, it would look like this. Okay? So, hindi siya accurate ha. And our y squared is equal to x is a parabola that opens to the right. And ito yung point of intersection nila. Okay? So, ito na ngayon yung area bounded by these curves. Now, since we are going to use the washer method, saan yung axis of rotation? About x is equal to 0. So, ito yung axis of rotation natin. That's why we are going to use a horizontal strip. Okay, so, let's try dito. Dito natin siya kukunin. Okay, so this is our strip. So this is dy. Since this is dy, what are our limits? Limits natin is c to negative 1 to 2. Now, what is the formula that we are going to use? V is equal to the integral or pi times the integral of, since horizontal siya, xr squared minus xl squared dy limits from negative 1 to 2. Okay? So, what is our xr? Sing xr natin is yung parabola natin. So, if we are going to, it is equal to y squared equal to x. So, if we are going to compute for x, of course, we need to take the square root of this one. So, we will have x equal to square root of x, or x equal to raised to 1/2. Y is equal to x raised to 1/2. Now, for our xl, Yung XL natin, this is our XL. Ito yung XL natin, si parabola. For our XR, that is, ito, si, okay, so DY pala yung ating, horizontal strip pala yung ating strip. That is why, we don't need to manipulate this one. Okay, so XL is equal to, ito siya. Since X is equal to Y squared, that is equal to Y squared. XL natin siya since the strip the left side of the strip touches this curve. For our XR naman, XR natin is kunin natin dito. Y equal to X minus 2. So, Y equal to X minus 2, what is the value of X? If we manipulate this one, X is equal to, transpose natin si negative 2, that is Y plus 2. So, this is our XR. So, now, solving for the volume generated, so V is equal to pi multiplied by XR natin is Y plus 2, Y plus 2 quantity squared, minus XL natin is Y squared, quantity squared. Of course, dy limits from negative 1 to 2. So, we manipulate this one. We further solve and simplify. This is equal to y squared plus 4y plus 4 minus y raised to 4 dy limits from negative 1 to 2. And we can separately integrate. So, this is equal to pi multiplied by, what is the integral of, what is the integral of y squared dy? That is equal to y cubed over 3 plus 4y squared over 2 plus 4y minus y raised to 5 over 5 limits from negative 1 to 2. Okay? So, apply natin si limits. So, for upper limit, we have v is equal to pi multiplied by upper limit natin 2 cube over 3 plus 4. Okay, of course, this will be simplified. This will cancel. So, we will be left with 2. Magiging 2y squared na lang to. So, 2y squared tayo dito. So, 2y squared. So, yung y natin is, okay, so this will be equal to 4 divided by 2. So, that is equal to 2. And then, this is equal to 2y squared. And then, or that should be, hindi siya 2y squared. That should be 2 times 2 squared plus 4 times 2 minus 2 raised to 5 over 5. So, that is the upper limit. Now, for the lower limit, minus, okay, negative 1 cube over 3 plus 2 times negative 1 squared plus 4 times negative 1 minus negative 1 raised to 5 all over 5. Okay, and then we simplify. So, this is equal to v equal to pi multiplied by, okay, so sulat lang ulit natin yung mga nawalang values. So, this will be equal to plus, dito na lang sa baba. Okay. So, v is equal to pi multiplied by, okay, so 2 cube over 3 plus 2 squared and then plus 4 times 2 minus 2 raised to 5 over 5. And then yung lower limit natin minus, that is equal to negative 1 cube over 3 plus negative 1 squared plus 4 times negative 1 minus negative 1 raised to 5 all over 5. So, if we are going to compute for this one, we will have a value for V equal to 72 pi over 5 cubic units. So, that is example number 1 using the washer method.